Hello? Hello. Okay, it should be working now. It wasn't muted, it just wasn't fully plugged in. That really helps, you know? Plugging in stuff. Thank you. Thank you, Luke. Thank you so much. So, we're just gonna play Sims today because I wanted to play Sims and the new event is out, so this is what we're doing. I don't think it's gonna be a long stream because a friend of mine is supposed to be streaming later and she has really exciting news. So this is just like this is pre-gaming. So we're not gonna do our Pack It Up legacy. We're gonna load a different save because I do all of the event stuff and like different saves. It would be lovely if the game would be working. There we go. We're gonna go to scenarios. There's stuff floating in my TMUG that doesn't look good, so I will be right back because I need to change TMUGs. This is gross. Alright. This is clean. It doesn't have stuff floating around in it. That shouldn't be there. Like, I do drink loose leaf tea. Unfortunately, this means my little... Because I have this little... What do you call this? Kettle? It's not a kettle. Teapot? Teapot. And it holds about 2 to 3 glasses. And the fact that I have to throw one away. See? Clean. Amazing. Just some good tea. And also, this is like the last scoop I have left of this tea. That's really a bummer. I bought Dine Out, so we have restaurants now. I'm not gonna place that right now. And we're gonna create a new household move-in. So the new event is called... Is the game very loud for you guys too? That was very loud for me. The event is called Deck the Palms. And it's kind of... Well, to be honest, it's just SpongeBob inspired. But I'd like to think... I haven't seen much of it. I haven't seen much of the tasks. But I like to think of like an Australian summer. Australian summer? No, Australian Christmas. Which is in summer. Do we want to do a dude? I don't want to do a dude. I want to do a girly pop.
And a prep kit up.
The music can add.
Sure. Let's start with her as a base. And I also bought businesses and hobbies, so we should have some new hairs. I love this hair. And yes, we are going to be spending our first moments in Cass. Let's do a hair I haven't used. I haven't looked at businesses and hobbies at all. Packs. Businesses and hobbies. Whoop. This is cool. Love that. Oh, that's very short. Okay.
Oh.
Ooh, fun. This is a wolfy kind of cut. It's kind of similar to the cut that I have. You want to have some gossip in Dutch? What's gossip in Dutch? That's a great question. Oh, it's kind of a fun word though. Gossip in Dutch is, and this is the verb gossiping, is roddelen. Roddelen. It's a great word to roll your R's. I love this swoop. So a single piece of gossip would be a roddel. Oh, just from the picture here, I thought I was going to hate this, but it's kind of cute. That's also kind of cute. What should we do? Most of these are kind of good. They look awful in the picture. Rolling your R's. Rrr. So there's different types of rolling you can do. You can roll in the back of your throat or in the front of your mouth. And they sound... I can roll all of my R's. Or like I can roll through my entire mouth. Not everyone can do that. I would start by practicing pretending to be a pigeon. They roll in the back of the throat, so they go, and they go in the back. And as soon as you got that one kind of going, you can kind of move the R throughout your mouth. And if your lips, if you have it very in the front of your mouth, it's really itchy to your lips. And just play around with that. And when you can do that, you can start to roll your R's. And you can say, roddelen.
Ah.
It doesn't need to be that pronounced. For instance, you can just say roddelen, which is a very short R. Short roll. Roddelen. Roddelen. The city I was born in is Rotterdam. Which is also, the R-O combination is the best. To roll your R's. It doesn't happen that much in English. I really like this here. I don't like this one as much. I do like this one. It's a shame, like, what can we combine this with? I do like this. I never do like a hair part in the middle. Let's just do this one. Sure. Do we have any, like, fun... Do we have new face details? We do have face details. These are all vampires, right? Oh, they're... Oh, they are also vampires. Okay. I just never look at these, apparently.
Ooh.
Oh, honey, I'm so sorry. We're... I didn't mean to. Let's just give you normal teeth. I'm so sorry. Where did I get the mouth thing from? Where did oh, mouth details? How about just nothing? Just nothing. Let's just do nothing. Okay. Does that help, Luke? These are all vampires, right? Yeah, you're just catfishing me. What is this? Oh, it's a nasty scar. Okay. They never do skin details. I always forget they kind of exist. We could do some fun teeth, like a little... These are more my teeth. I have two very huge front teeth. Let's do those. Let's give her some freckles. I am someone who is kind of heavily freckled. But I still feel like this is too much. And this is too little. Like, surely there's something in between this, you know? We'll just do this one. We have this one too. That's the skin spots. That's not really... These just make her look ill? Like, is she okay? Alright, let's see if they have some cute headwear. One of the hardest things for people who learn English as a second language is the TH sound. Mostly because languages don't have it. They tend to pronounce TH as the English Z. But it still works and we can figure out just fine. Is the rolled R one of those things? No, it's definitely not important at all, because a part of the Netherlands doesn't even do it. Well, they do roll their R's. No, well... The one I'm thinking of is the guttural sound. Is where a lot of people freak out. And that isn't necessarily, or like, needed. The guttural H sound, guttural sound is not needed to speak Dutch because a part of the Netherlands doesn't even do it. Ooh, cute beret. The rolling of the R's also isn't necessary because not everyone in the Netherlands can do it. No. I guess, I mean in English I would say Rotterdam, which doesn't have the rolling R. I mean I can skip the rolling R's in English. It's harder for me to do it in Dutch, I think, because it's just a natural part of, you know, my speech. And I'm thinking about what you said, like, if we replace the TH with Z. Because I think a lot of people replace the TH at the end of words with the F sound. Like instead of death, it will be death. That's what I'm seeing from... Not that my TH sound is perfect, but that's what I'm hearing from, you know, around me. It's more of the F sound. Instead of the Z sound. I never use these. These are kind of cool. Okay, so I haven't looked at any businesses and hobbies, so that's why we're doing businesses and hobbies right now. Ooh, this is shiny. A TH at the end of words becomes an F, but at beginning is Z, yeah. Or just a T, to be honest. Because words like theater would become theater. If we do like bad Dutch, like Dutch pronunciation of English. What I would call stone cold Dutch, or stone cold English, because that's the English word for people who don't really know how to pronounce English. So you would say, I went to the theater with my friends because, and we saw Macbeth. And there was a lot of death in that one. But that's the Dutch version, which has a lot of hard T's and hard D's. I'm guessing for French people, or like, you know, that might be different. Just a plain t-shirt. It's fascinating to watch President Macron speak English because he overcompensates for this. He knows he struggles with the TH, so he uses the TH something even where it doesn't belong. I do that as well. Because sometimes you forget. This is very chic. It's not her vibe. It's very chic. It's fun. What kind of swatches do we have? Ooh, that one's cute. And we just have some plain swatches. I like this one. Ooh, with the dots. It's also very pretty. Love this. Also really love this for some reason. And this also looks really cool. Love this color. Especially when there's words that have both the GH sound and the T sound in them. Can kind of get a little bit confusing because you focus on the TH. Ooh, oh, that's kind of fun. Like a matching suit. I kind of like it in a black though. Like I would wish I could wear this. This looks so good. Love this. Kind of love it just in the black. And with some high boots. Love that too. Are those the only shoes we got? No, okay. I was about to say, surely they're not. Some sneakers? Or some Chelsea boots? Are these Chelsea boots? They are Chelsea boots, I think. Yeah, they are Chelsea boots. Different types of sandals. I don't like this though. Do you know why Dutch people tend to speak English better than German people do? Every Dutch person I've ever encountered on Twitch speaks English better than German people who lived in the US for years. I think for one thing is that we are exposed to English very, very young because we don't get dubs. Like, there's never been anything, well, not anything. Like, Disney movies get dubbed, but anything that's not directly marketed at kids is just in English. And it has subtitles, but you still get exposed to things in English. And in French and in Germany, things always get dubbed. And we just have to, you know, deal with it. And I think that helps. I think that's a big part of it. I also really like this top. This top. That's very cool. I want her to be really cool, you know? Really cool. So I think that's a large part of it. I like these. Yeah. That looks cool. Let's have a look at the... Nope. Amazing. I mean, it looks so comfy. Also very keeping up with the Kardashians to me. This is very cool as well. Feels very classy. Not really her vibe, no. What is this based on? What is this dress? Why do we have this dress? Weird. You've met German people with perfect accent who still sound so German. I mean, I guess wouldn't that be the same for Dutch people? cool. So cool. Love me some overalls.
Mm.
Oh, these are like pottery splashes. Very cool. I'm gonna go with this one. I love this one.
Aha.
Thank you, Luke. I will not get into this again. I will not get into this again. That's very kind. That's very kind of you to say. Oh, we should have this as our party wear, though. I kind of want to have this dress. No, no, not in a brown. In a dark red? Maybe with a different hair? Like, what hair goes with this? We need something with a middle part. This is a middle part.
Oh.
No.
Ah.
This is a middle part. We could do this here. Like, that's pretty believable from this knot to this hair. Well, is it? That's cute. That's too long, though.
Aha.
I really like this hair, too. This is really giving me Bella Goth vibes. I don't know if I'm the only one. Love this hair, too. Very pretty. Also has the... Like... Is the... Game. Is this the same hair as this? Like, this is not a big bun. Like, this is way too much hair. Okay, I kind of like the werewolves. This one. Like, this feels like the good amount of hair. And I'm on my way to believing.
Ah.
Oh, I have some jewelry that I cannot see.
Hmm.
What is this? Ooh. That's cool. Like, what kind of person will wear this? I mean, she feels like a cool person, and this even seems too much for her, you know? Maybe with this outfit? Maybe with this outfit. That could work.
Ah.
And I'm on my way to believing. Darling, you are the only exception. You are the only exception. You are the only exception. Honestly, don't know how I got that song in my head just now, but I kinda like this. I don't know if I like them on both ends. I like the layering of this, but it does mean that we have to have something on this hand. You could do a little butterfly. She does not look like a butterfly kind of person. You could do this. Or, I'm feeling that one. I don't like this one. This one's too big. could do that. She definitely needs some nails. So we're gonna do this for every outfit. And we want to do armbands. I really like this one. And a little kitty. Oh, that's really bad texture though. I would like a ring. Oh, look at diamond ring on my wedding finger. I would like a big and shiny diamond. I can wave it down. I can wave it down and talk about it. Okay, I like that one. I'm gonna do nails. I'm thinking of recreating someone from a book that I'm reading. And she has claws, so I was just wanted to check out, you know, these. Does business and hobbies have any nails? No nails, okay. I never do these. These could be cool. They look very long though. Oh, these look cool as well. They're just dirty nails and short dirty nails. No, I like these ones better. Oh, I like the black ones even. Let's do those for everything. Okay. Okay. And I should probably do her earrings for everything too. Because I don't know if that's set properly. Let's do the black ones because she basically wears a black a lot of the time. And now I feel she should have a piercing. She's way cooler. That's not where her brow sits, game. Like that's not really where her brow sits. Well, I mean, if she doesn't do anything, but what about this one? I like that one, but I would like it on the other brow, like here. Do the doubles? Sure, let's do that one. Let's just do silver and let's apply to all. He looks cool. I don't know about these shoes though. What are these shoes? They're just a little... Do you want chunky shoes? Or we're just gonna keep these and just ignore everything? Let's do these and just ignore everything. Alright! And then we're gonna go heels. I'm in love with these heels. They're so pretty. I'm not gonna do those. We could do these. Yeah, let's do those. She's a fancy lady. She's not a fancy lady. I would like a ring, I would like a ring, I would like a diamond ring on my wedding finger. I would like a big and shiny diamond. Ah. Ooh, we do have some pants. They look too comfortable to actually work out in. Like, they look like they will just fall off. They look too big. I really like these two. From, what is that? University. I always give them these sneakers. They're just really good sneakers, you know? We could do some classic. Yeah, let's do those. And maybe no rings. But yes to the nails, because you're not gonna take your nails off just because you're working out, you know? That's too much work. No, for this, definitely... doesn't really look like her vibe. That's the only thing I'm doubting. Like, it looks comfy as heck. In black, it could be her vibe, maybe. With these, kind of fun. We're going very goth on this. This wasn't really my intention, but then again, I also didn't really have an intention. Party wear, let's do this top. We could do it in the polka dots. It doesn't seem like a vibe, but do like this. This man is testing me, help me, Lord. I need you to tell me, baby. What hell's my husband? What's taking him so long? Find me, come on up, baby. Where the hell's my lover? Getting down with another. Do you have to expend effort to speak English or to listen to it? Following French is the hardest thing I know how to do and is very tiring. At this point, it doesn't. Especially English is... I mean, it can be hard to switch. Like when Zill was visiting, it can be tiring to switch the entire time. Because at some point you forget what language you're speaking. And you know what language is. But English is just as easy as Dutch is for me. I mean, you have to search for words, but it's almost as easy as Dutch is for me. You don't see these heels, but you know, just pretend you know that they're there. We're never gonna see that outfit anyway. Oh, if this came in black, man. That would be it. Not gonna do shoes. We're not gonna do any of those. We are gonna do sunglasses. If these came in like normal colors, like, why can't we have these in just black, you know? They're ugly as hell right now. It's a kind of cute shirt, though. You want to keep the shirt? I'll let you keep the shirt. Like, these are too short. And one of them has thongs. We're not gonna do that. Oh, I didn't notice they had a bow in the back. It would be so perfect for jeans, though. Why can't normal jeans have those? I have so many jeans that are too big for me. Like in the waist. Sure, let's give you these. I really wanted to wear this, so I'll let you wear this. I will give you a second outfit, though. Do we have anything cute from Businesses and Hobbies? We do have that one. I don't know if I like that one. Alright, there's a package for me. I will be right back. Alright. That was my Christmas gift from my job. It just delivered. This could also be her vibe. I never used this dress. Ooh, and the red. Different shoes, but I do like it. And there were some sandals with Businesses and Hobbies, I think. Yeah, these. Let's do those. It's funny to see what colors they choose, you know? I also feel like this swatch does not reflect that color, and this swatch does not reflect that color at all. We can do like straight. No, let's do these ones. Okay. Very cute. Love that for you. Not doing that. Because there was this coat. Yeah. This looks like your vibe. Oh, I love this split one. Why don't we have more of this? This looks cool. I want to have more of that. I don't like the zipper on those. Like, why is it copper? I do love these boots. These boots look amazing. Are they like sock boots? Yeah, I guess they are. That looks cool. She has some of this color, so we could do the dark red. I like the dark red with her. And we do a hat. Here's the beret. It doesn't really feel like her vibe though. Oh, we also have this hat. We could do this. That's kind of a vibe. Sure. Do we have any new traits? Surely we have new traits, right? Idealist? I think that one is new.
Tarib!
It doesn't seem...
Cherub.
Or shady. Okay. So those are the new... Let's randomize some traits. Squeamish, socially awkward, and a music lover. Sure. Jeanette? No, she's not a Jeanette. Paisley. I do like Paisley as a name. Let's just look at your first outfit. Paisley. Steinwedel? No. Sarah? St. Clair? Rogers? Paisley Rogers? No. Paisley Beard. What if you spell it funny? Paisley Beard. Master Mentor. That's a new aspiration. Or esteemed entrepreneur. Do we want to build relationships faster or quick learner? Let's do this one. Run a small business. Sure. And let's live in a new world because I haven't been there yet. And it's supposed to be, you know, reminiscent of the Scandinavian architecture, which is also kind of Dutch architecture. So let's live on the canal side. In Gammelvik or Ivestad. And as always, we start piss poor. We start absolutely zero Somalians. I don't know if you guys can see, but I set up some Christmas decorations in the back. Check deck the poems. Oh, I could have worn earmuffs. We got a new magnet board. Okay, fun, and a dolphin magnet. Okay, claim all. Okay. Oh, wait, I wanted to move to Solani. That's right. I forgot about that. Can we move still? Minutes worlds. Just go. Just go. Because we're doing Christmas in summer, right? Girly Pop, we're moving. You're moving. No, we're not visiting. Move out household. Yes, okay. So we're going to Solani. Let's go to the beach, let's catch a wave. 50 by 50, Jesus Christ. But I've lived here already. I don't want to live there. You don't want to live here? I want to live here. Okay, let's go there. And bulldozed a lot. I was also seeing these videos of Sims creators who have been doing greenhouses, but like a tiny house within a greenhouse, and they look very cool. And I kind of want to make one myself. If you look at pictures of the old parts of Dutch cities, you see buildings that have different designs and architecture, but with no space in between neighboring structures. Who owns the shared walls? How do you prevent me from doing something within my building that might mess up the wall of the building next door? Mostly just good communication. But in old cities, I mean, we still mostly live in row houses, so that still counts for any part. With old cities, they are, or with very old houses in old parts of cities, they're usually protected site buildings. So you cannot do anything about them because they are historical. And they are so protected that you have to have permission from the municipality to renovate anything. Like my old boss, I have a couple of old colleagues who live in those types of buildings, and they wanted to renovate their building, and they live on the second and third floor. Well, someone else lives on the first floor, or there's a store there, I think. And they have to have permission from the municipality to renovate, you know, to get in new windows, because the windows were single pane glass and just very old. But they weren't historical when they were new. In the old days, these historical buildings were just normal buildings. Yeah, so when I compare to like my parents' houses, or like normal row houses that I grew up in, is there's usually two walls that are that have a little bit of space in between them, and that is for insulation. And that would mean that one side of the wall is yours and the other side of the wall is theirs. I don't think there's ever just one single layer of brick. I think they always built them with 2 layers of bricks. And have insulation in between them. But from the front they can look like separate. I mean, they aren't separate buildings because they are still together. It's just 2 layers of bricks. So one half of the brick is yours, and the other half of the brick is your neighbor's. I think. I'm not completely sure, to be honest. And I want to build a tiny home. Tiny home. Whoa, what is my mouse doing? Jesus Christ. It's 27, okay. Let's start with this. And let's just put a big box around it. Another trick is that if we just move it, this entire wall, it is enclosed, even though the game doesn't know. The game doesn't know. The game doesn't know. Which is a good part. We can just roof this entire thing. I mean, if this were actually in, you know, a tropical island, this would be way too warm. But this is The Sims, and we can do whatever we want to. Ooh. No, we're here for... Let's do these. Sure. And now... we can use the new glass walls. Oh, and they line up already. That's great. And now we have our little home inside a... inside the thing. I don't think Americans have what it takes to manage shared walls like that. No, that's why you guys don't have shared walls. That's why you guys don't do shared walls. I'm also always surprised at the lack of row housing in America. Like, it's so common here. And then I look at American shows that have, like, you know, all these cul-de-sacs and individual houses with individual yards, and I'm like, in what world? Like, how? That doesn't exist here. That's only for the very rich people. We like it like this? I like it like this. Okay, so we're gonna keep this here for now. Just because it's a little easier decorating. To not have to look at the glass roof the entire time. Ooh, we have some new brick. That's cool. More brick. More stone. More brick. Ooh, oh, that's from Dino. This is great. Wood, we could use the wood. Wood's kind of cool. Love this. We could use this. That is kind of the vibe that we want. Maybe like a plaster? You don't have shares walls because you use structural wood. Yeah, that's just something you guys should look at. Like, why all wood? I know because it's an easy resource for you guys. But so many stuff, you know, so many disasters have happened. Like, maybe it's worth looking into, you know, stone buildings. Yeah, I like that. I do like that. This looks very cool. Also very impractical if you have such a small home. Very cool. Is this Dino? Yeah, this is Dino. I'm kind of leaning this one. Let's just do the black for now. And we want to do a glass one. And this is medium height, yeah. We could, well, these are not long enough. These are pretty cool though. These are cool doors. Very cool. Do we have any full height? Yeah, we have these. These always come through. Ooh, these are cool too, but not as cool as these ones. Kind of love this. It's not the vibe though. So let's just do the what? I don't like the white ones either. I know, honey. It's gonna be okay. Let's look at some windows. Your house is around 100 years old and made of wood, brick, and concrete. The wood is in great shape, but the concrete and brick have cracks because they don't expand and contract with the same weather changes. That is true. You know, there's a downside, and there's a plus side and a downside to everything. As one... What is this? As one great football coach once said, everything has their plus and minuses. Fun. Great windows. Ooh. Ooh, now that looks amazing. I don't want to put the bathroom in here, so, you know, probably not for here. But the idea is great. We have tall? We do, okay. So how about we just use these? Kind of like these. Do these come in like actual black? Probably not. But what about black enough? I like that. Like, it still gives a sense of privacy. We'll see where these windows need to go at some point. When we do the actual layout. We also need an indoor door. But for sure, wood restricts what you can build. You have to think more about fire safety, which is what makes Dutch row houses impossible here. And also, you know, wind and storms and everything. Like, stone is much more structurally safe in that way. Our houses won't get blown away in a storm as easily. They're also more expensive to build up after a storm. We just had a lot more clay lying around to, you know, make our houses. I really should have thought more about the shape of this building. Let's just give it some floors, and let's just, you know, start with putting stuff in. Let's put a kitchen here. Do we not have new kitchen counters? We could use these. I'm just gonna use all fan favorites today. All fan favorites. Oh, that's right. We didn't get a sink. Two sinks even. think we're gonna put the fridge right there because it also gives kind of a separation from there. And then we need... These are from Dino. Yeah, this is what I'm looking for. I just forgot the world. You can go there. I have faith in you. Okay, so we do need a sink. Where to put the sink? I mean, I could just move these windows. It's not that hard. But then I think I would rather move the fridge around. It's kind of a shame to put the fridge right there because then you have this lovely window. I mean, I could put it right here. Which means you can still make use of the lovely window. And still have a sink. We're doing all favorites. So we're going to use my favorite cluttered sink. I love that it has dishes. It looks like my sink, which is also full of dishes, because I did a lot of dishes today. Well, not dishes, I did a lot of cooking today. We could even get an extra counter. That seems like a luxury, doesn't it? In a tiny home? A full extra counter? And maybe like an end piece? Oh, maybe we should get an end piece here as well. Just do 2 end pieces. Just because they look so cool, you know? They look very cool. Maybe we can switch these around. Makes it a little bit nicer, yeah. Like there's your work triangle, you know? I mean, it's in front of the door. And then we can have some cabinets up here. Are these the ones? Now this is a pet peeve, that the cabinet extends further than the counter. Like, why? Why would you do that to me? And this is the case for all of them. And I hate all of them. For that reason. We can do some kitchen appliances. We can do a dishwasher. I also really wish that we could put these I mean, they clearly fit in here. Know what I mean? Even with move objects. I can't place it there. Like, clearly it fits in here, but the game won't let me. Which is stupid. We're gonna get a kettle. And we can get another appliance. Oh, maybe I should watch my money. We just bought a very expensive kitchen. I just completely forgot that we don't have money. Okay, so maybe that's gonna be a no on the dishwasher, because even though I hate doing dishes, my Sims don't really get a choice. Okay, since we're doing all favorites. Does this work? It does not. I also really need to put a bathroom somewhere, and it's gonna be in here. Like, I know that we only need this for a bathroom, which makes this room kind of weird. Which makes it very weird, in fact. Like, what is this room? We're gonna put a bathroom back there. What is this room? We do still have tiles. There should be some sort of building inspector who shows up like robbers and vampires and then finds your sim for having cabinets that extend past the edges of the counters. If only they just made, you know, counters that have the same width. Like, why would you do that to me? Okay, so I really like having a door here because that makes sense for the kitchen space. We could also just make this the bathroom, which means that we have a very large bathroom for the fact that we only have like such a tiny space. But I mean, I could extend this. Okay, let's look at this for now. Let's look at some paint. Oh, we have this new paint. Hello, Nick. Hi, my love. How are you doing? I hope you are doing very well. I hope you're excited for Christmas that's coming around. I hope Douglas is doing well. Okay, so I love this wallpaper. We said that this is the bathroom, right? Yeah. Okay, so we're not doing that. I do love this wallpaper. And we were doing an all favorites kind of run. It's not a run. We're not running anything. I just want to, you know, I have to think on my choices. So I'm just going to do all the choices that I really love. That I know I love. This man is testing me, help me, Lord. I need you to tell me, baby, what hell's my husband? What's taking him so long? You know me, we're doing good. Well, that's not how I know you, Nick. I know as you're doing very struggling with health issues. Douglas is excited for Santa Paws. He says he's been good. But we all know he's been a little rotten. I mean, I love you, Nick, but you have been having some trouble in the past, so. Am I gonna find a match to this? Probably not. I mean, I feel like this one came kind of close, you know? Well, that's true. I know you for a little while. Ooh. This is the lavender that I used to put in all of my Sims 1 houses. You almost down 15 pounds? Girl, like in a good way? In a healthy way? I do need to ask. Because sometimes people lose it in a not healthy way, and then it's nothing to celebrate. But you seem excited. In a healthy way! Yay! I hope you don't mind me asking. You know what we should have? We should have some lights. Lighting. Lighting. Let me get some new lights. This one has the normal lights. That's good to hear, Nick. This man is testing me, help me, Lord. We do this. This could be different. These are blue. I really like these, but the girl that we have is a little more. I mean, this is one of my other all-time favorites. This one. So good. But I don't really do a lot of black. Ooh, this is new. Fun. Sunshine diamonds. Fun. I'm not gonna do that. I've been working really hard eating better for a few months now, and with the medicine and all kinds of insane. Oh, I'm really happy to hear that, Nick. That seems fun. Ooh, that seems more fun. Let's do that one. I also really should remember that we don't really have money. And that I should only do, like, the bare minimum. I keep forgetting. What if we just do some wood paneling? Just to make it a little easy on ourselves. I do like this wood paneling. It's very clean. It's very... No, that's not what I meant to do. Come on. It also really is not her vibe. Very wooden. Asti also lost 15 pounds, but he's a boy, so they lose much quicker than us. Is that true? I'm genuinely asking. Like, I genuinely don't know. I've never got to use this one before. I like this one too. For now, you know, this is fine. I don't want to waste like too much time on this. Alright, let's go. So we have a really beautiful kitchen and the rest is going to be very, very bare bones. Because we need to make money! So we are getting... Hello? Oh, that saved us money. Look at that. We're doing cheapest toilet, but we do it in black. Like, we're keeping it a little bit up. I think because our periods and our energy patterns and hormones fluctuation hinder us a little. That does make sense. That does make sense. Oh, I could do like a bathtub. That's very fancy. We're not going to do that. Hygiene 3. Uncomfortable. Uncomfortable. Can we have one that's like not uncomfortable? Let's do that one. Okay, so we don't have a shower right now, but we do have a bath, which I think is very fancy. And then what we could do is get maybe like a Murphy bed. Very fancy. Because a Murphy bed, I know the Murphy beds are very expensive. The Murphy bed also gives us a couch, which I think is good. Oh, we could do the red one. That's kind of a vibe, right? Okay, what if we take one window away and we move the Murphy bed over just a little bit? This seems very small. Very small. What if we extend this? Because we do have some tiles left. So what if we sneak like, what if we do this? What if we do this? And then the bed would come down? Yeah, that makes sense. So we can put like the TV up there. Do we have money for a TV? We don't really have money for a TV. Maybe some seating. Love this. Is this expensive? This one have like a... Oh, it's like same price as this one. It's not... This is such a good table! This is almost exactly the table that I have. That's so good. Can we splurge on like a fun, like a good table? I don't know if I like those tables. Does any of these feel like her vibe? I don't even know what I want anymore. Also, great table. Look how low res this is in compared to this, you know? This is wood grain. This is just stripes. And I feel like it should, like it meant to be wood grain. This is a great table. This fits the vibe. Okay, we'll just do this one. I'll just get 60. Those are some, this is some pretty chair, man. Dang. Can I be in love with a chair? Is it weird that I'm in love with a chair? Dang. Do we want to go for the slightly more expensive chairs? Sure. Okay, so we do need something for like entertainment and money making. I mean, obviously we're going to do some gardening. So we have a bed, we have a bathroom, we have a kitchen. So all the basics are covered. We have a new bike. And technically, we don't really need planters because everything we plant here is just, you know. But I think it's nice to have planters. What I do want, actually, is the floristry table. Can we still afford that? Is it more expensive than I think it is? If I were a floristry table, there we are. Because our girl, I mean, I guess I really wanted her to be into tattooing. But with the whole, you know, greenhouse idea that I also wanted to do, I guess floristry makes more sense. So we're gonna do floristry. I'm gonna do a little let's play. Do I like this stone? I just put it out because it's new to me. Stone. Masonry. I do love this tile though. This is also just a gray brick. This is every tile in the Netherlands ever. I also really love this one. Okay, we're doing this one because I really, really love it. Do I have money to spend on this? No. No, I do not. So what else are absolutely... You have such an expensive kitchen compared to like the rest of the house. Nick, for your idea, this is the vibe. Oh, I still need to fix this. Yeah, I knew this was gonna be a problem. This is gonna do this. And we're gonna go... Never use these. Does this look good? No. Oh, we have the new one. And you can be shorter. Okay, this is not a vibe. So maybe we do these. Yeah, I think that's better. What about these? Ooh. What about those? Love this one as well. Not the 5. Ooh. That's cool. I like that. Okay. So, the vibe is this. Is that we have a tiny house within a giant greenhouse. And we do have a little bit of money left. And at some point we will start a small business and we can, you know, sell our flower arrangements or whatever. Our crafts. Because I've never played with businesses and hobbies. And I just got the pack. I'm just gonna have fun. Ooh, you know what I need? I need one of these. I need a bin. Can we just have it in like the black, maybe? Thank you. So we do need a bin. Can we have like a... No, we cannot have a nice bin. No nice bin for us. Just ugly bin for us. Just ugly bin. Okay, now we definitely don't have any money. Is this gonna be annoying in gameplay? Yes. The answer is yes. Okay. Well, we're just gonna have to live with it. Okay. Now, how do we start this? Do we not have, like... Is this just a login event? Do we not have to, like, do stuff? But what if I want to do stuff? I like having to do stuff. She's gonna go swimming. Can we... Oh, we did get the magnet. Okay, that's kind of cute. We can forage. Wait. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go foraging. And while you go foraging... I'm gonna go around the world, because I haven't played a lot in Solani. Can we... No, we cannot order, like, produce. I want to see if there's, like, plants that spawn around the world. You got a sage. We can plant that. It's not really for flower arranging, but we can plant that. There's something here. A pineapple plant. I also believe there's just food in this area and not really like... You got a crocus. That helps with flower arranging. That's good. That's good, that's good. What we have here? A coconut tree, okay. There's someone from high school years, that's fine. And a lily! We got a lily? Are you kidding me? Go take a bath, yeah. So we can place these. These are for flower arranging. And this is for, you know, food. We don't have simple living on, so I don't really need to be worried about that. Which is new, because I do play a lot with simple living. Let's do Great Soil. Let's do Island Spirits, just because it's fun. Let's do geothermal, because we're, you know, on an island. Do you want to have any lot challenges? You know, I'm good. I'm good. Also, let's see. Because I haven't done that in a while. Big stretch. Oh, we have something right behind our house. We have taro. Okay, cool. Good to know. Good to know. I've never been on this lot. I don't play a lot in Solani at all. I mean, the last gen of the Pack It Up lived in Solani, so... It is one of the packs that I got. Oh, we have Trashly! Say invite to Trashly! Say invite? Say hello to Trashly. Invite in Trashly. Trashly, real person! Who is definitely not 3 raccoons in a trench coat. Definitely not 3 raccoons in a trench coat. You know, it's so fun because I watch a lot of people play these games. Yeah, no. And it's fun to finally, you know, see these things for yourself in game and actually, you know, interact. Ask to see wares. We don't really have money, but we can see. Oh, we even get like a discount. That's pretty cool. And he has like all these fake items, like this cool Princess Cordelia royal bust, which is a fake. Because it has sunglasses. And I think it's so cool. We can get a normal box. We can only get one, right? Yeah, we only have money for one. That's sad. We're also not gonna get grapes. Let's open the box! Oh, we got our money back. We love a rascal. Let's see more wares. Are there raccoons in Europe? Not natively. I think they are brought here from America, but they are North American. That's good too! Let's just gamble all our money. Got a lump of clay. We lost on that one. And we got nothing. Okay, so we definitely lost our money on those. Luke, I don't see you on my chat. No, Luke is here. Luke is here. I guess Rosie is here. I haven't said hi to Rosie. Hi, Rosie. We commune with the spirits. So I turned on this because the commune with the spirits helps with our... they give you like... They bestow a gift on you. Rosie is being awful right now. Oh no. Have you told her that Santa is coming? And that she should be a good girl, otherwise she won't get any presents. So now we got Island Abundance, which means that we won't be hungry for 3 days. Which is pretty fucking cool. Okay, so we're gonna plant these. The fact that we got lilies is crazy. They're so rare. Now we're gonna go forage some more, I think. She wants treats, and I won't give her any, so she's searching all over for treats to steal. Aww. As she should. I got crickets today for the new gecko, and I'm hoping it will help her get out of her shell a little bit more, because she's been very scared and just been hiding all of the time. I know where she is, but she's just been hiding. Are you okay? Like, this is a normal mound. Okay. And then you can water. And water and water. You can forage more. streamer. Compost. What's that? Oh, we found one of those. Okay. Welcome to the neighborhood. Thank you, Leo Howell. Are you perchance married or to the family of Lou Howell? I just followed a Twitch streamer who has a long-haired dachshund. And she spent 30 minutes trying on all of her sweaters to figure out what sweater she's going to wear to meet Santa Claus! Oh, that's so cute! I've seen this, and I'm trying to find a friend who wants to make this for me. Let me see if I can find it. And I want to get one for my gecko. So I saw this on Instagram, yeah. And look at this. It's like a sock for stuffing, but made with, from like a gecko paw and like a gecko tail, and it's so cute. Like, I need that. I'm still trying to find a friend who wants to make this for me. But it's so cute. Ho, where are you going? Wait. Tell me everything about this gecko. So I got a new gecko. Her name is Sylvie. She was hatched in August. And I got her last week on Monday. And I only known her, her sex for like a day or two. Sylvie! Yeah! So I name all my geckos after Marvel characters. But like in a, not like in a Iron Man kind of way. He made Rosie wear a sweater once and she was so pissed off. By the way, I see it just to endure some occasional humiliation. In return for all the free food. Right. Exactly. Like, in Dutch, we have the saying, voort wat hoort wat, which means, like, if you give something, you can expect something. If you do something, you're gonna get something in return. If I do something for you, you're gonna have to do something for me. Hoort wat hoort wat. Calls to grab a drink. Duck gets put in sweaters, and he just has to endure it. So I got Sylvie last week, and it was quite. She was bred by some people who lived about an hour away from me. So I got to pick her up by car, and when I got there, it was just a couple. And they had like this entire room, which is basically twice the size of my office, filled with I think like 12 tanks, like 12 aquaria, and then at least 4 terraria. One big one had the 2 mom and dad geckos. One of them had this really cool chameleon, which I got on my arm as well for a second, which was really cool. And then they had these small little terraria, and they had all the hatchlings in it. And there were some hatchlings that were born just the day before. They were not a day old, and they were so tiny. Like, Sylvie is small. Sylvie is about the size of my thumb, like this. Well, yeah, like this. These day-old geckos were the size of my ring. Here, you guys, the size of my ring. They were so small. So small. And I was really, really tempted. But I was also afraid that they would just get lost. Like, my terrarium is kind of big. I don't know, like, the American sizes, but it's like 120 centimeters high So it's quite big, and I was just afraid that I would lose them. I would lose them. So I went for the 3-month-old, which was the thing that we just. Are you guys doing okay? Just flirting up a storm? I hate both of them, apparently. Okay. I don't know what's happening in game. But then we had to get this tiny gecko, not the tiniest gecko, but like the tiny gecko, into a plastic box to carry in. It's good to know if you were to give them away. Well, I'm not giving them a sibling because they are very territorial and they do not like each other. They will fight, so they're better on their own. They don't like other geckos around. Except for mating, and I don't want to get a mating pair. Thank you, Luke. So about 4 feet high. And then a little over 2 feet wide, and like 1.5 feet deep. Well, you're taller than 4 feet, right? Yeah. So this tiny gecko? No, it's not gonna happen. So I got the small gecko instead of the tiny gecko. And she was in this very small terrarium. If you're gonna be here, I want you to forage. Why are you fighting? What is happening? Why did you do that? What's happening in this game? Why are you like this? Okay. And we had to go from this small terrarium into like a small plastic container so I could take her with me. And she was not interested. She smelled freedom and she went for it. And you can't really pick them up because one, they're very fast. 2, they have really sensitive skin. So, and they can also shed their skin in the same way that they can shed their tail. Like they can drop their tail if they sense danger. That's something most geckos can do. But this species of geckos can also just throw off pieces of their skin if they feel threatened. And you can imagine that that's not healthy for them. And they don't thrive by doing that. Are you? I just fought you and now you're making food? What the hell? What the hell? Okay. Just ignoring everything. You can just sling around metric units whenever you want. Americans are lying when they say they don't know the metric system, okay? You just made food. Why are you still here? Okay. So she smelled freedom. And she jumped out of the terrarium over the little container that we had. So this guy fell to his knees to get, to constrain the gecko. Not pick them up, but that would just make them panic more. But like block the way that they're going so you can just kind of guide them in the place that you want them to be. So he was on his knees, I was on my knees, his girlfriend was on his knees, and we all, sprinted after this tiny gecko. And thank God we were underground, because if this gecko got on the ceiling, and they can get on the ceiling, we would just have been there for hours. But she got on the table, she got on the stereo, she got on like another terrarium, and then finally we kind of coerced her into the container. And then he tried to add a leaf so she could be, she could hide a little bit and she would feel a little bit less stressed. And as soon as like the lid of the little container opened up, she would like sneak out. But luckily he held it close, so we didn't have to chase her twice. But it was really funny. It was really funny. And then when I got home, The terrarium was still kind of cold, so I let her in the container for a little bit longer while the heat lamp did. Oh, are you dying? You're not dying, are you? What if we just travel really quickly? Because I haven't saved in a while, and I don't want you to die. Let's go somewhere. Let's go to North Haven. I don't want you to die. No, let's go to Enfield on Bagley. I don't know if the store is open. Probably not. So this is the downside of having a Murphy bed. Is that you can just die. You don't really know when. I don't think she was dying, because I don't think I would have been able to travel. Yeah, these are close. Yeah, okay. So we're just gonna go back home, but at least I think I saved your life. So when I got back home and the terrarium was, you know, a decent temperature. Is the camera sagging? Are you... Hello? No? I want you right there. Can you stay there, please? No, you're sagging. Slowly. This is a secondhand tripod, so, you know, I can't blame it too much. Can you stay there, please? You're not gonna stay there. It's gonna be fine. Okay, so we're gonna save right here. I'm gonna try sleeping again. I'll just leave the bed down, you know? Put the bed down. We're just gonna leave the bed down. We don't need to worry about that right now. The rain sounds so robotic. Yeah, I guess it did. Wanna go sleep? Yeah. So as soon as the terrarium was up to temperature, are you not gonna go sleep? Okay, you want to go to the toilet first? Fine by me. Oh, she's squeamish and socially awkward. I forgot that. But as soon as I opened up the little container she was in, she jumped out, ran into the corner of the terrarium, and that's where she's been for most of the week. I've been trying to bribe her with banana. Which says a lot, because I hate banana. And I bought a banana for her. Which, you know, should say a lot. She doesn't appreciate it. We just, you know, empty. Doc has been trying to convince you to give him banana, but he doesn't like banana. He's been giving me puppy dog eyes. Yeah. Bananas is not for me. Oh, we just got a free callable. Okay. I'm gonna do some more foraging. And it's been really, like, I've been doing these little slices of banana, and I can only do one slice at a time, because she doesn't eat as much. She's a tiny little gecko. So she gets one slice, and then the banana goes back in the fridge. And what I should have done from the start is put the banana in a container, so that the banana smell wouldn't be in my entire fridge. But of course I forgot. So when I went to grab lunch yesterday, and I wanted to put some butter on my bread, it smelled of banana, because fat absorb all the smell that's in the fridge. So everything smelled and tasted of banana, which was not fun if you don't like banana. Everything is banana, yeah. We got a holly. We got an ailment. Fun. We got a mushroom. We're getting some plants. What does this mean? Her emotions have been drained away, leaving nothing but an empty void. Ends in 3 days. That's fine. Who needs emotions anyway? We got a rose. That's a good plant. I mean, the holly is fine. It's not great. The rose, good plant. Lily, even better. We got another rose. We got a next level of the skill. We don't need food. We need flowers. We got a parsley. That's fine. We got a green pea, which is fine. You're not getting anything anymore? We got a plantain. Okay. So we could put the other rose in here. We do have parsley already, yeah. So we could put the parsley in here. I would like to grab the plantain and put it like right here. Like as a welcome. We got another holly. And we got a green pea. And another grape. We don't already have a grape, so we don't need another grape. A baconite? Okay. Don't really need that, but... And another crocus. Okay. She's gonna throw up. It's fine. Do your thing for me. It's fine. Are you gonna plant everything? It will be the best. Level 2 of gardening. I'm gonna plant this one, please. Thank you. Basil, parsley, and sage. Water all. Okay. It's a shame that you don't find this fun. Like, that would have been optimal if you would have found this fun. Maybe we can make an arrangement. Oh, we need 3 holly to make our first. I kind of want to see if we can do everything without, you know, buying ingredients. This is not fun for you. This is not fun for you. I'm sorry, honey. You got a bluebell, that's good. You don't have a bluebell yet. I think. No, we don't. No, we don't. You got another one of the same... What are these called? Cards? I know what they're called, I just forgot. And another basil, okay. Into the fridge it goes. You got a pear. I'm gonna put the trees up front, I have decided. You got a lone freezer bunny plush. Oh, I just renewed for 3 days. It's fine. And then take a bubble bath. You know, I didn't want you to use this first. And you can take a bubble bath after. That should be fun. And polish. No, take the bubble bath. Who said you should get out of the bath? Why would you do that? I didn't ask you to do that. Man, Sims sometimes, you know? Geez, squeamish. That's why they're trying to get you clean. Ew, gross, cleaning. Me. This should be a little fun, right? No, the bubble bath is not fun. Apparently a bubble bath is not fun. I feel like it should be fun. And she's playful. Okay, can you plant this? I mean, the plus side from her having the emotional void ailment is that it doesn't really matter if she has slow fun because she won't get tense. Or uncomfortable. So we can just kind of do whatever. With her emotions because she's gonna be fine. So we're gonna do more foraging. Oh, you have the lump of clay to entertain you. Hell is gone and heaven's here. There's nothing left for you to fear. Shake your ass, come over here, now scream. Ooh, Nick, I made a new emote. I mean, this is for everyone, but... I made a new emote. It's a laughing emote. Isa Solani. Ooh, got some big bucks. Oh, kind of big bucks. Cute. Yeah. Get another plantain. You know, I mostly use these emotes so I can use them in other people's chats. But then, you know, get paid for it. Not that I get paid by using emotes, but, you know, because I'm subscribed to myself. Instead of other people to use their emotes. I can use my own emotes. Got a daisy. That's a new flower. The plantain is not new though. So it can go in the fridge. We got a pineapple. We're gonna forage until these plants start growing, and then we can start making arrangements. We don't have a pineapple yet. Let's put the pineapple close to our house. Taro root we don't have either, but we do have one right over there, so I'm just gonna put this in the fridge. Another lily! Do we want to have 2 lilies? I got a snowdrop. At some point, I should order these better, but right now it doesn't really matter. They're still doing pretty good. You get nothing? Another green pea. We have one of those already. Right. What we're gonna do is we're gonna plant these. Another grape. We have one of those already. Alcy's calling you Princess Gecko. That was my... That's kind of... I have been a princess on Discord. So that would be correct. I have upgraded to Empress though. You don't want to get water, just mold clay. Have fun with your lump of clay. That's really funny though. Are you okay, honey? You don't seem okay. Completely unprovoked too. Oh, that's interesting. Unprovoked. He just randomly talks about me? That's kind of weird. Or we're like, hey, is that Princess Gecko? Are you watching that girl, Princess Gecko? That's why I'm sending you to bed, girl. Yeah! It's like, oh, Princess Gecko is live. Yes, she is. I really thought it was, you know, this was like a challenge, like the other ones. But it's just a login event. It's kind of boring. It's kind of boring. Or he'll talk about stroopwafels and say, where Princess Gecko lives. That's just my name now, Princess Gecko. I can live with that. Empress would be a little better. we got flowers. Which means that hopefully we can craft our first bouquet of flowers. Oh, we need flower arranging level 2? That's stupid. Okay, so we can't. So we're just gonna keep foraging. Look at my life right now. I want to put these in here. Do. Maybe? No do. No things for us? With Osties, be glad I wasn't Stroopwafel Lady. I mean, he got to know me first as Princess Gecko, before Stroopwafel Lady, I think. We found a tomato. We have good luck today? Oh, we have good luck today. Oh, we should definitely be foraging. I mean, we already got a lily, so... We got a dahlia. We got 2 dahlias. Let's go. Y'all know dahlias my favorite flowers. And we got a tomato. You can go in here, honey. You don't want to go in here? Okay. That's fine. We got a frog. Sure. See, now it's good that we have this ailment because we are intense. She'll just keep going, even though she feels miserable. You got a gnoming pal. I know you're really dirty. Fine, I'll let you take a bath. What a happy little gnoming pal. We can put our frog here for decoration. Now I really wish we would have gotten a shower because showers are so much faster than taking a bath. Showers are also better for the environment. The more you know. Unless you share your bath water with multiple people, it uses less water to shower. Also, depending on how long you shower, but I think like a bathtub requires 150 liters of water, and shower only takes about because of water consumption. Shower only takes about 20 to 30 liter, I think. Not too sure about the shower numbers. I'm gonna say my shower is so long. I shower for about 20 minutes to do everything. Yay, level 4. Ooh, bathing. What did it say? Paisley finds bathing in natural water kind of fun. And we need fun. And we also need hygiene. So we could do that. I mean, we are literally on an island. Found another daisy. That's good. Bird of Paradise. Let's go. Now we're talking. Now the good luck's talking. I don't see it here, yo. Though. Where's my bird of paradise? I got a bunch of apothecary things, okay. So the good luck is good lucking. That's good. So we do have a daisy. We do have a crocus. We do not have a Christmas rose yet. We do have a lily. We don't have a death flower yet. We do have parsley. We do have sage. We don't have a lemon. We don't have a pomegranate. We don't have an apple. So that's a pear, I think, yeah. We do have a lemon. Another death flower. Amazing. I think you can kill Sims if you sent something with a death flower. Okay. We're just gonna keep foraging for a little longer. Because your good luck is here. I know you're not feeling social, but you're not feeling anything. So you're also just kind of fine, you know? Found a tomato. Okay. Another daisy. Y'all, I'm so proud of myself because I did so much meal prep today. Ooh, a potato. Oh, this means our luck isn't as good, so we're just gonna get rid of that. We found 3 death flowers so far. An onion. Good. Another pineapple. There's a dude. Ethos Michelson. Let's give him a friendly introduction. Because you are kind of lonely. So I will give you that. Can we make anything yet? Almost. We have plenty of bluebells and daisy and holly. We don't have any chrysanthemums yet. I don't think so. No. Not one of those. I don't need those. He's gonna forage at his feet? That's pretty funny. Hi, just let me eat. You found a cherry, that's pretty good though. Let's get to, we're not gonna get to know him. You just said hi and then you left. I mean, you are very stinky, so I will give you that. But then we're gonna go here. Because I wanted you to bathe, you know, in here. Can you bathe in here? Bathe in water, yeah. Is a girly pop coming? She is. There's a rampaging werewolf, don't mind him. You should find this fun, so it just kind of tackles 2 in 1. I mean, it's slow, but it's getting there. You know? It's very slow. But, I mean, there's two things going on. She has fun. So I think that's good. She has an illness. Yeah, we know that. There's low social. I'm gonna fix that soon. Okay, let's go back home. She needs to pee. That's fine. I've been there before. One time, I was at a work site. I didn't have to travel that much for work, but I just went on holiday. And are you just planting my stuff? Wait, that's so kind of you. Okay, bye. I mean, it is kind of late. That's kind of nice of him, you know. Just planting my stuff. He didn't take anything. There was nothing harvestable. I just came from holiday with a friend, and I left my hairbrush at her house. And her house was kind of, you know, on the way back from where the work site was versus where I lived. So it would be kind of like halfway. So I thought, you know, why not pick it up on my way back? I'll just go from the work site, from the project site, to our house, and then go back home. From the project side, there wasn't really, it was just, you know, bare ground. Soil remediation, we were doing research there. There were some houses around there, but there were not, and this was like a very small, tiny village, so there wasn't really any accommodations for, you know, people. So there weren't any toilets there. And I've been there all day, basically. And I do try to hydrate myself. I do need to get some UT, speaking of that, but... let's save as well. Got a good haul today. So I was like, you know, I'm just gonna pee on the way back. You know, I'll stop by a petrol station, a tank station. What do you guys call them? We call them tank stations, which is just tank stations. I think you guys would call them petrol stations. Can we talk to this guy? No. Gas station. That's the word. Gas station. I knew it wasn't right. I just couldn't figure out what was wrong. So the first gas station I went to, there was a huge, no, I think there was no toilet paper. Like, I went in there was no toilet paper. I was like, okay, I'm not gonna do this. I don't need to go that bad. I'll be fine, you know? I'll just take the next one. So, next gas station, the toilets were being worked on. So there were no accessible toilets there. The next entire station was closed. So by that time, I had passed 3 gas stations. And this was only like an hour, 15 minutes drive. So there were no more gas stations on my way to this friend. And I already kind of had to go, you know, when I left. So an hour and 15 minutes later, I really had to go. I was busting. I was thinking, what are like public sites? Because I know she lived on the first floor. And she lived in the city. So I knew that when I would have to when I went to her, I would have to park my car, get a ticket for the parking space, go back to my car, place it in the car, walk to her, walk one flights of stairs upstairs, and then go to your toilet. I wasn't gonna make that. It was not gonna happen. There was too many steps, too much walking. Not gonna happen. So I was thinking in my head, like, what are possible places? What are like public restrooms that I can go to? The libraries are often restrooms, like open restrooms, public. So it's like, can I go to the library? No, but it's the same space. It's like it's this. She lives very close to the library. The library is even further away from the parking space that I would have to go to. So that was not going to be an option. But I had recently bought my car like a few months before. And I remember from like the place that I got my car is that, you know, we could get coffee there. I went to the toilet there and everything was fine. So I decided, because at the border of the city, there are some car dealers there. So I decided that was gonna be my best chance. I was just so I parked there. I marched in there, as only someone who really has to pee can do. And whilst in motion, I asked, "Hi, where are your toilets?" And this kind lady kind of confused me, pointed to the toilets. So I went there, relieved myself, and relieve myself is just the best word because it was such a relief. It was such a relief when you have to go so badly that you can't walk up any flights of stairs. That's how bad I had to go. So it was such a relief when everything just, you know, could go. And I was done. And then I kind of had to, like, do a walk of shame back to my car. But I've just decided I was going to be confident. So I marched back out and like, "Thank you very much. Have a good day." And I just marched out there and went to my friend. I think that's a really funny story. I never had to go so bad in my life. Never had to go so bad in my life. You're like, how am I gonna make this? How am I gonna survive this? There's no way I'm gonna make this. This is gonna be impossible. Right, honey, how's your luck today? Your ordinary luck, okay. Are you talking to the... Can you talk to the plants? You cannot talk to the plants yet. Can you fertilize plants? Oh, you can, so maybe... Okay, what do we have most of? The mushrooms, they're also worth the least. Let's do the sage. With the sage. Oh, I also have grapes. Oh, the grapes are good as well. It was so bad. But I got my hairbrush back, so that was nice. And of course, at first you think, I'm not gonna tell anyone this story because it's too embarrassing, but then you tell everyone this story because it's too funny. I really wish we would level up in gardening, because at some point she can talk to the plants. And that would just be really good. Can you research? Why don't you research? No, you can't really research that one. Because you're so close. Talk to plants, let's go! Talk to plant. Because now we don't need anyone! Well, it would help if we... I is our fun fool? Is she finally finding gardening fun? Look at that. Finally having fun. Okay, so what we are gonna do, because I want to try something. And I believe that there's I want to get a selling table, but we don't have money to buy one, and I don't want to sell from my inventory because that's just not the way I like to play. Feels like cheating. So we're gonna go to Nordhaven. Because there are selling tables there, I believe. I don't exactly know where, but I believe they are somewhere. But again, I don't really know where. Oh, I think they're here in this square? Maybe? Let's go somewhere. We just go here. Yeah, let's just go here. The Inked Inlet. We really hate this guy. He was nice. He planted some plants for us. That was really nice. So, I believe, yeah, there we go. Let's go here. It is raining, but don't really care. And now we can just sell some stuff. That we don't use, or don't want to use. I wonder what happened to those two who fought at your house. Right? That was so random. Can we use talk to table? Can we not sell these? Stupid. 10 table. Start a street sale. Okay, I'm just gonna sell these this way because I want to get rid of them. Let's find the beret from this. She's from this world, I think. That's a nice guitar, actually. It kind of looks like my old guitar. Hello, people? Can anybody find me? Someone who wants to buy this crap. Eloise Hiddlesticks. Welcome, Eloise.
Oh,
And then we have Kayla. Kahananui. You want to buy something?
Oh, Boncha!
We have Elric. She wants to buy something. What did you buy? She bought some metal. Ooh. You guys bought... You bought a card. Yay. Oh, we should mark up our prices. No, to that font outside my house were me and this other guy. The person he was with, like Dion and Leah visited me, and they started flirting with each other, and then I started fighting him. I don't know why. We got our sale, let's go. Scrounging up some money. She's a mermaid. This was the girl that was flirting.
Filpine. Filana and Arfley?
Oh.
Zamoin. Oh.
Huh.
She's from
That's your bitch.
Lost Track.
Ah,
Niara.
so.
Nisa Faba.
Ah.
Yeah, I didn't want to buy my stuff. She wants to buy my stuff. She bought some apothecary ingredients.
Vinagrao Yanapas. Nina Quark. Filpine. Filana and Arfley.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't have anything else. We're just selling what we have. But it's going pretty well, to be honest. Oh, we sold the Io Solani. That was worth a bunch. Oh. Yeah, okay, let's just clear table. This was a pretty good sell, I think. Let's go back home. Oh, we missed out on Trashley. We could have visited Trashley. Next time. We'll visit Trashley next time. Let's go back home. It looks kind of cool from the map, doesn't it? I think for a small business, we need like 750 simoleons. Oh, we should ask the spirits for another favor, because we're getting hungry. Oh, and our apple tree. Oh, a lemon tree grew. We do still have grapes. Are we getting another favor?
Why, Sim?
Another island abundance, so no food for us. That's great. How is our luck doing today? Ordinary luck. So you have some money. Let's see if we can buy a selling table. I think we can. Activities and skills. Ah, we should teach. Oh, that's a high school. Yeah, we should teach at some point. This is a selling table. 400. This is the cheapest one. Ooh. We can get this one. Or like the new one. Kind of like this one. Or this one. Because we will end up selling flower arrangements. Or just like a normal one. I kind of like the flower one though. Yeah. Because right now we're mostly selling things we have found. And that's all of our money. Okay. Where are we?
Tibo Manza Zimonis Arrow.
We talk to a plant.
Baribi Downse. Hardus Git. Olibon. Buma. Befallen Ar. Tribal Essenoi. Hardus Git. Canathoy. Befallen Arbol. Frangela Shopson. Tibo Man. Lerna. Olibon. Wabu.
Look at our social coming back up. That's great. Sure. Are we almost stopped? Yeah, we're almost not sick anymore. That's great. Why don't you clean this? We also need a vacuum because we're gonna need to do some vacuuming. Vacuum. I hope we have space enough to vacuum. Sometimes that's an issue. Vacuum around. She doesn't like cleaning stuff, but she also doesn't like icky stuff. Yeah, I know. I'm ending this day. and then we're gonna go over there. So we're just gonna go to sleep because I'm just as excited as you are. There's a random werewolf in my house. Isn't that great? I just wanted to end this. Where send him home? How are you even in our house? Just go to sleep, honey. Just go to sleep. Okay, we're gonna end here. Exit game, save and exit. Because there's tea to be had at my friend Rayleigh. And I'm gonna get some literal tea because I am out. And I have been out for a hot minute. Okay, so we're gonna go over. Thank you so much. For being here today. Thank you, Nick. Thank you, Luke, for all your interesting questions. There is a raid message. If you guys want to. If you guys don't want to, it's also fine. Let's go. Let's go! Thank you all so very much. I hope to be here Friday, I think. There's a schedule in my Discord if you're interested. And I'll see you guys later. Bye!
Magical